Let's get back to Amy COVID Barrett, though, because you were wondering. You asked.
I did ask.
You were asking what the fuck's up with her weird...
I want to know. Yeah, her cult. Is it the People of Praise? Is that what it's called?
He took $1,000 for 2 candlesticks then? Who cares? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Yeah. That's such a weird thing to take.
They have a good point. Wonder how nice Pelosi's house is. I love when... Yeah, I love you, San Francisco organizer, but why are we directing people downtown and not Pelosi's house? Yeah, that's so funny when, like... you know, this is obviously like a left wing person, right? Mm-hmm. Right wingers will always be like, "What if we go to Nancy Pelosi's office?" I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'll go with you. I'll go with you, bitch. What do you mean?"
That was one of the coolest things they did was break into her office.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like, oh no, not Nancy Pelosi. You kidding me? I fucking hate her. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go together, you know. You lead the way, brother. I'm with you all the way, okay? Anyway, that's where was it? Where was the fucking... Oh, here it is. There. Amy COVID Barrett. Let's take a look at what this beautiful young woman has in her dark past.
Coney Barrett is a devout Catholic, and her confirmation hearings have put the spotlight on a charismatic Catholic group of which she's a member. It's called People of Praise, and until recently, women leaders in that group were called handmaids, which has prompted all sorts of speculation.
Wow.
Stephen Fabian reports.
Even before she was officially nominated to the Supreme Court, Amy Coney Barrett's involvement in a little-known and secretive Christian community called People of Praise became a topic of fascination.
I love that. That naming convention is awesome. People of Praise. Like,
sounds cool.
What the fuck?
I like that. You see their logo?
Dude,
like the most uninspired shit.
Fun fact, but like shit that's named like that is always the most psychotic. You know what I mean? Shining Path. Mm-hmm. It's always like there's some fucked up
Heaven's
shit about
Gate.
the apple. Yeah, exactly. There's like Kool-Aid somewhere and you should not drink it. Okay? Anyway, that dress is sick though, to be fair, I agree.
People of Praise is small, only 1,650 adult members. It
How many kids?
Based here in South Bend, Indiana. Just outside the city limits is Notre Dame University, where Amy Coney Barrett was once a law professor. Lisa Williams says her parents joined People of Praise when she was a child.
All these people started chanting and praying.
So how many children are members of People of Praise?
It's weird. They didn't specify.
What the fuck? That's so weird. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Tons and
isn't that dope though? That like, you know, a person who's like in some fucking psychotic Christian cult is like literally one of 9 people that has like, you know, supreme wizard powers over the entire American population.
It's inspiring how you can just go from that to just be at the top of the Supreme Court.
That's so sick. I you know, she deserves it.
Yeah.
And falling to the ground. And I was crying. I wanted to go to the car. I didn't know what was going on.
She claims she also witnessed an exorcism of a woman who had premarital sex.
I saw a woman laying literally on the floor, writhing and screaming, and my mom and all of her friends praying over this woman, and she was wearing a wedding dress.
A People of Praise spokesman denies the group practices exorcism and says they did not exist in Minnesota when Lisa Williams...
You know what's really funny about this? Like this is the same exact energy as like fundamentalist Wahhabists, right? Like they do like fucking weird shit like this too, okay? And like Americans, especially conservatives too, they're like, oh, look at them Muslims, they're barbarians. And it's like, but if you're a white person, like it's so valid. They're like, no, this is fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine and dandy. It's really cool. And how dare you actually attack this beautiful woman's religious faith? You know, it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
This was there. Coral Annika Teal was a member for 5 years from 1979 to 1984. She does not have...
By the way, she was seen as a feminist icon after the fucking hearings happened. She got like bipartisan approval by the end of it. So, you know, shouts out to the Democratic Party for that one. That was fucking sick. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool.
Memories.
The common doctrine of the People of Praise is that women are to be absolutely obedient to their husbands.
The People of Praise released this statement to Inside Edition. We believe no one should be either domineering or servile in their relationships with other people, including in marriage. Marriages should be marked by mutual love and cooperation between spouses.
Okay, that's like weirdly a good, you know, that's not...
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they mean, you know? It's like...
It just, that seems like a good message. I'm not simping.
It does.
Many people are saying I'm simping. I'm not. Many people.
Have you ever simped for in the past?
I don't like that. I don't like that people are saying that, like, you know, you want to join People of Praise Hasan. That was a one-time thing, and they found out that I was a Muslim, so they wouldn't let me in anyway.
No.
It's really fucked up, though. Like, when you go to the headquarters and you knock on their door and you're like, please let me in. I want to meet my favorite person, Amy Coney Barrett. They're like, get out of here. We're going to shoot you. It was fucked up.
It's fucked up.
I simply wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah, they should be welcoming new members.
Yeah, that was not cool. Just because I said I will be your servile pig, Amy Coney Barrett, doesn't mean that,
You're
like,
on your hands and knees.
Yeah. Sorry, let's continue.
A member directory obtained by the New York Times lists Amy Coney Barrett as a handmaid, a term once used by the People of Praise to refer to their female leaders. But handmaid was dropped when the Hulu TV series The Handmaid's Tale made it
They had to do a rebrand. They were like, fuck.
It's not a good look.
Yeah. My man trying to make it 1651 adult members. Bro, no, they kept saying, you're too old, you're too old, you're not 14. Like, and I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'll wear a diaper.
Jesus Christ.
Sinister. Handmaids are now known as women leaders.
Oh, okay.
That's a good PR move.
Judge Barrett seemed to be addressing this issue when she spoke at the
It's
White House.
wild how many people didn't die when they got COVID at this very event.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What a disappointment that was, honestly.
Rose Garden ceremony and portrayed her marriage as one of equal partners raising a family.
At the start of our marriage, I imagined that we would run our household as partners.
Her voice is excruciating.
As it has turned out,
How dare you?
Jesse does far more than
How
his
dare
share
you.
of the work. To my chagrin, I learned at dinner recently that my children consider him to be the better cook.
I'm glad she has a husband that helps her. I did not. Mine had a different way of treating me.
Other women in People of Praise say they had much more positive experiences. They describe a supportive network of families helping each other out, sharing childcare duties and carpooling, and offering a sense of community.
The media going after Amy Coney Barrett's religious beliefs, it does feel to me way over the top.
Judge Barrett's sister has spoken out saying her sister's religious views are a non-issue because she says Judge Barrett will rule according to the law, not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good thing she's always doing that.
Aged really well.
That was so sick.